Hey guys, Michael with Quiet Lawn here. Some of you had commented and asked about our Christmas light setup from a previous video that we made talking about one of our winter services being Christmas lights. So I was just going to quickly take you through our setup. Maybe it'll give you some ideas. I also highly recommend you joining a Facebook group called Christmas Light Contractors. They've got some excellent guys in there and they've got a lot of tips. Those guys have been doing this service for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and show you our truck, show you our setup, and maybe you can get some ideas from it. Okay guys, this is our setup. We actually use our mowing truck to do Christmas lights. So once we get done with the mowing in about October, we go ahead and install this rack that we have kept in the shop. This is not normally here. That's normally where our handheld equipment is kept, but we have this custom rack that we built just for Christmas lights that we put in here once we get into the Christmas light season. We actually use our Mean Green Stalker as a light cart. We keep a lot of clips. It's kind of dirty. We've been doing a lot of installs, so it's pretty unorganized. We've got to go in and clean it and reorganize everything. But I actually just built a little wire spool holder on here, and that's where we keep our light socket and our wire and whatever else. And we actually use that when we're at the houses to do the Christmas lights. Coming on up in the truck, we've got everything nice and organized here for the most part. We've got our mini lights. And this might sound like a different language, but if you get into Christmas lights, you'll be familiar with these terms. We got our mini lights, we've got our C9 spools, extra ones. You always want to make sure you have plenty of materials with you because you don't want to run out at the job site. We've got these different bins with everything we're going to need in them. Our different kind of clips and things. You'll use clips to attach them to your roofs. We've got our different kind of clips, our different color bulbs. Pretty much everything we need to be able to do a Christmas light install on site, and also extra in case the neighbors ask and they want us to go ahead and take care of their lights as well. But we keep our ladders on. This is a 12-foot box truck. We keep our ladders under this rack, and everything fits in here very tightly. It's a pretty crunched in, but next year we're probably going to, or eventually we're probably going to get a separate trailer just for this, maybe a 7x16 or something, and just have that as a Christmas light setup. But we got a 5-foot wreath here, got to put together. You see our different little safety devices. Definitely, if you're using a ladder, you want to be as safe as possible. We've got, I spare no expense in making sure that we have good equipment to keep our guys safe. I got our standoffs for our ladder. I've got these special handles that allow you to step through the middle of the ladder when you get onto the roof instead of having to step around it. You can just walk straight through. I got a device called the hip lock that hooks to the ridge of the roof and allows you to connect with a rope and harness. The best thing you can get these are called Cougar Paws. These are boots for roofing. They're specifically made to stick to the roof. They've got this pad on the bottom and they grip extremely well. But those are called Cougar Paws. Those pads are Velcroed on so you can change them out when they get worn down. But that's kind of our setup. Maybe it'll give you some ideas. There's plenty of other good ideas out there as well. A lot of people use these mattress pads up on the roof to sit on. It gives you a lot of grip, and it's an old roofer's trick. But they have a new thing they've came out with. It's the same idea, but it's a little bit more comfortable, and our guys really liked it this year. It's called the Pitch Hopper, and this thing will sit on the roof, and depending on the angle of the roof, this thing will sit on the roof, and it will allow you to place your knees on this horizontal platform on top. But this thing has worked really well and our guys really enjoyed it. So, if that's something that you do, the Pitch Hopper definitely seemed to relieve stress, and strain on the guys this year. But hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a busy season. I hope you're all ready for Christmas. I hope you get to spend time with your families and loved ones. And I appreciate you watching, and best to you and your family.